Derinkuyu. Deep beneath Turkey sits one of the strangest underground cities ever discovered. What makes Derinkuyu disturbing is not just its size, but the fact that nobody truly knows who first built it. The city stretches over 18 levels underground and could hold nearly 20,000 people at once. Entire families once lived down there surrounded by livestock, food storage rooms, schools, wells, and hidden tunnels. But this is where it gets worse. Massive circular stone doors could seal entire sections shut from the inside, trapping people underground for weeks during invasions. Some tunnels are so narrow that invaders would have been forced to crawl single file through darkness while defenders waited ahead. The deeper explorers go, the more claustrophobic it becomes. Air shafts disappear into blackness and abandoned rooms still carry smoke stains from ancient fires. If the ventilation system had failed for even a short time, everyone underground would have slowly suffocated in total darkness. The catacombs of Paris. Beneath the streets of Paris lies a giant underground maze filled with the bones of more than 6 million dead people. At first the tunnels were simple limestone mines, but overcrowded cemeteries eventually forced workers to move human remains underground. The result became one of the most disturbing underground cities ever created. Walls made entirely from skulls and leg bones stretch for miles under the city. Some passages suddenly open into massive chambers stacked floor to ceiling with human remains. But here is the problem. The tunnels are so confusing that people still get lost inside them today. Some explorers called cataphiles illegally enter the tunnels at night and discover hidden rooms, underground cinemas, abandoned camps, and strange messages painted deep inside places normal tourists never see. In 2004, police even discovered a fully built secret movie theater hidden underground with electricity and phone lines. Nobody ever found the people who built it. Burlington Bunker. During the Cold War, Britain secretly prepared for nuclear apocalypse by building an underground city capable of housing thousands of government workers. Hidden beneath layers of concrete and steel, Burlington Bunker looked less like a shelter and more like a buried civilization waiting for the end of the world. The complex contained hospitals, cafeterias, water systems, dormitories, broadcasting stations, and even a secret railway connection. Officials planned for workers to survive underground while nuclear war destroyed cities above them. But this is where it becomes unsettling. The bunker could only protect selected elites and military officials. Millions of ordinary citizens outside would have been abandoned completely. Some rooms still contain outdated telephones, rusting desks, and signs pointing toward command centers frozen in time since the Cold War. Walking through it today feels like entering an alternate future where humanity expected total annihilation at any moment. Coober Pedy. In the Australian desert, temperatures become so deadly that thousands of people built homes underground just to survive. Coober Pedy looks normal from a distance until you realize most of the town is hidden beneath the earth. Underground churches, hotels, bars, and houses stretched through tunnels carved into rock. During summer, surface temperatures can climb so high that staying outside for long periods becomes dangerous. But the underground lifestyle creates its own disturbing atmosphere. Many tunnels are abandoned and unstable. Some suddenly collapse without warning. Old mining shafts scatter the landscape like hidden traps capable of swallowing vehicles or people. At night, the empty desert above feels lifeless while entire communities continue existing silently underground below your feet. Some visitors describe the place as feeling less like a town and more like humans adapting to survive on another planet. The Beijing underground city. During the 1970s, China secretly built a massive underground city beneath Beijing because leaders feared nuclear war. Thousands of workers dug shelters capable of hiding huge parts of the population beneath the capital. The underground network included schools, theaters, factories, farms, and medical stations. Some reports claimed it could shelter hundreds of thousands of people. But here's the terrifying part. Most citizens living above had no real understanding of how enormous the system actually was. Hidden entrances were scattered throughout the city behind ordinary buildings and alleyways. Over time, parts of the underground complex became abandoned while other sections turned into cramped housing areas for poor workers. Some tunnels remain sealed today with little public information about what still exists beneath the city. The deeper forgotten areas are filled with darkness, dust, and rooms untouched for decades. The Las Vegas Storm Tunnels. Beneath the bright lights and casinos of Las Vegas exists a hidden underground world most tourists never see. Massive flood tunnels run underneath the city designed to carry deadly flash floods away from the streets. But over time entire underground communities formed inside them. Hundreds of homeless people began living in the darkness surrounded by graffiti, makeshift shelters, stolen electricity, and dangerous floodwater. During storms, the tunnels can transform into death traps within minutes. Water rushes through at terrifying speed, leaving almost no time to escape. Yet people still continue living there because they have nowhere else to go. Explorers entering the tunnels often describe hearing distant voices echoing through darkness long before seeing anyone. The contrast makes the place feel unreal. Above ground, millions gamble and party, while directly below them people survive inside concrete tunnels like a hidden civilization buried under the city. The Naours underground city. Hidden beneath northern France lies a giant underground refuge carved centuries ago into soft chalk rock. Entire families once escaped underground during wars and invasions, creating a maze containing bakeries, chapels, wells, sleeping quarters, and animal pens. During World War I, soldiers passing through the tunnels carved thousands of names and messages into the walls. But this is where it becomes haunting. Many inscriptions came from young soldiers who later died in battle only weeks after leaving the tunnels. Their names still remain scratched into the stone exactly where they stood for the last time. Some passages become so silent and narrow that even small sounds echo endlessly through the darkness. Historians exploring deeper chambers discovered forgotten rooms sealed for generations with personal belongings still left behind. Walking through the underground city feels like moving through layers of trapped human history frozen beneath the earth. The Moscow Metro too, one of the most mysterious underground cities ever rumored to exist, may still be hidden beneath Moscow today. According to former officials and defectors, the Soviet Union secretly built a second underground metro system deeper than the public subway. The network supposedly connected military bunkers, government buildings, and emergency command centers designed for nuclear war. Very little official information exists, which only makes the rumors more disturbing. Some reports claim entire underground facilities remain active beneath the city, with hidden trains still capable of transporting officials during emergencies. Others believe abandoned tunnels and sealed stations stretch for miles below Moscow, completely disconnected from the normal world above. The real danger is that nobody outside powerful circles truly knows how much of the underground system is real. If even part of the stories are true, then an entire hidden city may still exist silently beneath millions of people without them ever realizing it.